Here's the real problem with Cardi B and Offset. I call it Beyonce logic. And what I mean by Beyonce logic is 99.9% of the male population, if they could actually pull Beyonce, they would be excited. They would be like, hell yes, nigga, I pulled Beyonce. I took Beyonce off the market. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm not going to do nothing to mess this up. That's 99.9% of the male population. 99.9% of the male population would be faithful to Beyonce. So what does Beyonce have to do then? She has to go and be with the one man who won't be faithful to her. She has to go dig within that 0.01% of men that won't be faithful to her. Cardi B, Offset, same thing. The vast majority of men, if they could pull Cardi B, they would be faithful to Cardi B. Whether it's 99.9% for Beyonce, whether it's 95% for Cardi B, doesn't matter. The moral of the story is this. The overwhelming majority of men, if they could pull Cardi B and take Cardi B off the market and say, I got Cardi B, at least 95% of men would be faithful to Cardi B. So you look at people like Cardi B and Beyonce, you have to think, if they really want love and family, commitment, if faithfulness is important to them, monogamy is important to them, if all of those things is important to them, then why be with the guy who wrote Girls, Girls, Girls and Big Pimpin'? It doesn't make any sense. It's something in women where they want a player that don't cheat. They want a bad boy to be good. They want a tall man to be short for them. I don't understand it. And we also could flip that around on the men, because if you look at Jay-Z and Offset, men like them, I'm quite sure 80 to 90% of the female population will accept this offer. Hey, I'm going to be with you. I'm going to marry you. You're going to be my wife. You're going to live in my mansion. You're going to have my babies. I'm going to take you on all the trips. We're going to be at the Grammys together. We're going to be everywhere together. We're going to travel and vacation in Dubai and do all that wonderful marital stuff and everything. Like, just going to have an easy life. But when I'm out on the road, when I'm working and I'm doing shows and I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm going to fuck an Instagram model every now and then. 80 to 90% of the women, of the female population, will accept that offer. But why would they have to go and be with the smaller percentage of women who won't accept that offer? Now, this thing still applies to regular, average Joe people too. Take a girl who's a 9 on a scale from 1 to 10. If she wants faithfulness, commitment, monogamy, a picket fence, big house picket fence in a family, the dog, all of that, who does she go and be with? She going to get her a man who's a 9 on a scale from 1 to 10. Who has charm, wit, game, swag, charisma, knows how to walk the right way, talk the right way, say the right thing the right time, the right way to get a woman wet through conversation and just talk women out of their panties, and just a smooth talking, charismatic player who dress well and smell good. That's the guy she's going to be with? No, if she really wanted all those things, and faithfulness and commitment, monogamy, the big house, the picket fence, and the dog, and the kids, and all of that, what she would do, she would get a guy who's a 7 on a scale from 1 to 10, with a solid job, great character, but has no game. That's what she would do if she really wanted that. I didn't say go and be with a ugly, cockeyed dude with 3 teeth. No, I said if you're a 9 on a scale from 1 to 10, a 7. Don't go and get the guy who you know has to make a major lifestyle change. Get the guy who's already living a life. That 7 with good character, a decent job, but no game. He's not a player. He's not getting random pussy all the time. He would get a 9 on a scale from 1 to 10 and be so happy and would love the shit out of that woman. But they don't want him. It's just logic to me. It just makes sense. But just like men think with their dick, women think with their vagina sometimes, and people don't like to talk about that. But they make decisions based off who's arousing them. And people don't like to talk about that, because women aren't like that. But their mating choices kind of show that they are. That's all I got.